What is happening, everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Report. The news cycle is absolutely insane right now, and we've got some massive updates that you simply cannot afford to miss. From surprising team-ups to unexpected snubs, the game is changing faster than ever, and we're here to break it all down for you. Get ready for some high-octane insights that will keep you on the edge of your seat. First up, we're diving deep into a quarterback's quest to reunite with a favorite target, only to be met with a surprising choice. Did the allure of a different system or a different team prove too strong? You won't believe who turned down a legendary signal caller. Then, we're heading to Titletown, where a front office executive is making moves that echo championship history, assembling a duo that could define an era. Are we witnessing the next great dynasty in the making? We'll explore the bold strategy that's turning heads and what it means for the league. Plus, we've got more on that quarterback's recruitment efforts and a deep dive into why one player made the decision he did. Stick around because the stories you need to hear are all right here, right now. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single second. A surprising snub awaits a legend. It appears a prominent quarterback's efforts to reunite with a favored teammate have fallen short, with the player opting for a different path. This situation highlights the strategic decisions players make when choosing their next team, often weighing familiar connections against perceived career opportunities or system fits. The quarterback, known for his active role in team building and recruiting former teammates, extended an invitation to a receiver with whom he shares a significant history, built over several seasons together. Despite the strong personal appeal and the potential for a seamless on-field reunion, the receiver ultimately chose to sign with a different franchise, one that he believes offers a more advantageous situation for his career trajectory. This decision has sent ripples through the league, sparking discussions about player loyalty, team dynamics, and the ever-evolving landscape of professional sports. The receiver's choice underscores the complex factors that influence player movement, including coaching schemes, organizational stability, and the chance to contribute to a team with Super Bowl aspirations. The quarterback, while accustomed to influencing his team's roster, faced a reality where his personal pitch wasn't enough to sway a key target. This outcome not only impacts the dynamic between these two players, but also raises questions about the Steelers' ability to attract top talent and the broader implications for their upcoming season. The receiver's comments shed light on the internal deliberation, emphasizing the significant carryover in offensive systems that influenced his decision, making the transitions smoother and allowing for immediate impact. This strategic alignment with a new team's offensive philosophy played a crucial role in his final choice, overriding the established rapport with his former quarterback. The situation also indirectly touches upon the quarterback's own integration into his new team, detailing how he's actively fostering connections and building rapport with his current teammates, demonstrating a commitment to leadership and team cohesion. His approach to building bridges and fostering a positive team environment is noted, showcasing a leader who prioritizes service and understanding within the locker room, even as he navigates personal recruitment outcomes. This receiver's decision to prioritize system fit over a reunion with a star quarterback is a testament to the modern player's strategic career planning. It also leaves fans wondering about the ripple effects on both teams' ambitions for the upcoming season. But what happens when a front office makes a move that echoes championship history? We're about to find out. We're heading to Titletown next. A legacy duo is forged in Titletown. In a move that's drawing direct parallels to legendary championship-building strategies, a prominent general manager has seemingly completed his vision for long-term success by acquiring a game-changing defensive cornerstone. This aggressive acquisition is designed to pair with the team's ascending quarterback, creating a potent duo intended to compete for ultimate glory. The parallels are striking. Past general managers who successfully paired a franchise quarterback with a dominant defensive force brought Super Bowl titles to the franchise. This latest move by the current GM aims to replicate that historical success, signaling an all-in approach for the upcoming seasons. The team's quarterback, while still developing, has shown immense promise, entering a crucial stage of his career that mirrors the developmental path of previous Super Bowl-winning quarterbacks in the franchise's history. He's surrounded by a strong supporting cast and a system designed for success, setting the stage for significant growth. On the defensive side, the newly acquired player is a proven disruptor, consistently delivering elite performance year after year. His impact is undeniable, leading the league in key defensive metrics and establishing himself as one of the most feared pass rushers in the game. This defensive prowess is expected to elevate the entire unit, transforming it into a dominant force capable of shutting down opposing offenses. The strategy is clear: build from the inside out, with a strong quarterback leading the offense and a formidable defense anchoring the team. This approach has historically proven to be the formula for sustained success and championship contention in this league. By securing both a promising young quarterback and an elite defensive playmaker, the general manager has not only made a bold statement about the team's ambitions, but has also cemented his own legacy. The success of this pairing will be the ultimate measure of his tenure, with the hope that it culminates in a long-awaited championship, placing him in the same esteemed company as the general managers who previously brought Lombardi trophies back to Titletown. The investment in these two key pieces signifies a commitment to contending for years to come, creating a powerful narrative of building a new era of success. This strategic pairing of a developing quarterback and an elite defensive player is a bold bet on future championships, reminiscent of the franchise's most successful eras. It's a move that signals serious Super Bowl aspirations and a commitment to sustained contention. But even with such significant moves, the drama of player decisions continues to unfold. We're revisiting that quarterback's recruitment efforts and exploring the specific reasons behind one player's choice. Steelers take a chance on Rodgers. This report focuses on the Pittsburgh Steelers' strategic decisions regarding their quarterback situation, specifically Aaron Rodgers. While the provided text is largely boilerplate content from a news site, including copyright information and website interaction prompts, it does confirm that the Steelers have Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback. The context implies that the team is moving forward with him, potentially taking a chance on his abilities and leadership. The mention of Rodgers standing on the sidelines during a preseason game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on August 16th in Pittsburgh places him physically with the team and engaged in their activities. The article is dated August 29, 2025, indicating a recent development or recap of the team's situation. The surrounding text about enabling JavaScript for premium content and comment moderation guidelines suggests this is an excerpt from a larger sports news article. The core takeaway is that Aaron Rodgers is indeed with the Steelers, and the team is proceeding with him as their quarterback, which can be interpreted as a significant move or chance, given his stature and recent career history. The specific details about the team's record, 10-8, are also provided, placing them in a competitive context. The other elements are standard website features and do not offer further insight into the football-related news itself. The overall impression is that the Steelers are embracing Rodgers as their signal caller, despite any potential risks or uncertainties associated with such a high-profile acquisition. This situation is part of a larger narrative surrounding the team's quarterback plans and their outlook for the upcoming season, with Rodgers at the center of those discussions. The article implicitly frames this as a notable decision by the Steelers organization. This brief mention confirms Aaron Rodgers' presence with the Steelers, framing his inclusion as a notable decision for the team. It sets the stage for further analysis of his impact and the team's strategy. Speaking of strategic decisions, we've seen a key player choose a different path despite a star quarterback's influence. Let's dive into the specifics of that receiver's choice. Report: Valdes-Scantling chose 49ers over Steelers despite Rodgers' recruitment. It appears a high-profile recruitment effort by a star quarterback has ultimately fallen short, as wide receiver Marquez Valdes-Scantling has reportedly chosen to sign with the San Francisco 49ers instead of joining the Pittsburgh Steelers. Valdes-Scantling, who was recently released by the Seattle Seahawks after being acquired from the New Orleans Saints, confirmed that Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers actively tried to persuade him to sign with Pittsburgh. "He wanted me back over there," Valdes-Scantling told The Athletic, indicating a direct appeal from his former teammate and quarterback. The receiver described the decision between the two teams as a 50-50 choice for a significant period. However, Valdes-Scantling ultimately cited a better system fit with the 49ers as the primary reason for his decision. He explained that the 49ers offensive scheme has substantial carryover from what he learned and executed with the New Orleans Saints under offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak. Crucially, Clint Kubiak's younger brother, Clay Kubiak, holds the same offensive coordinator position with the 49ers. This familiarity with the system meant Valdes-Scantling wouldn't have to learn an entirely new playbook, allowing for a quicker integration and potentially a more immediate impact on the field. This strategic alignment with the 49ers' offensive philosophy was a key factor in his choice, outweighing the strong personal connection and history he shares with Aaron Rodgers. Valdes-Scantling spent his first 4 seasons with Rodgers in Green Bay, where they developed a strong rapport, resulting in 123 catches for 2,153 yards and 13 touchdowns. Despite this established chemistry, the receiver prioritized the opportunity to step into a familiar offensive system. Ironically, Valdes-Scantling had followed Clint Kubiak from New Orleans to Seattle in the offseason, having recorded 17 receptions for 385 yards and 4 touchdowns in just 8 games with the Saints last season. His release by Seattle shortly after joining them led him to free agency, where the Steelers made their bid, spearheaded by Rodgers. The Steelers could certainly benefit from Valdes-Scantling's size and experience. At 6'4" and 206 pounds, he offers a physical presence that complements the team's current receiving core, which features shorter receivers like Calvin Austin, Roman Wilson, and Scotty Miller. Valdes-Scantling is expected to be elevated from the 49ers practice squad for their Week 1 matchup against the Seahawks, signaling his immediate importance to the team's plans. This decision highlights the modern player's approach to career management, where system fit and long-term opportunity can often supersede familiar relationships. This receiver's decision to prioritize a familiar offensive system over a reunion with a star quarterback underscores the strategic career choices players make. It highlights the importance of scheme fit in today's NFL. And that wraps up our deep dives into these major player movements and team strategies. But before we go, a quick rundown of all the top stories you need to know. And that's a wrap on today's massive updates. We saw a legendary quarterback's recruitment bid fall short, a franchise build a legacy duo echoing championship past, and the specific reasons behind a key player's surprising decision. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time on the Roger Report.